presentation on the lessons I learned through the year of our master's program. I just want to say as a disclaimer now, I'm apologizing if I offend anyone. I know already after graduation I don't continue, or I'm not planning on continuing into higher ed, so, and I have pretty strong feelings on the subject. So with that said, hopefully we can get this started. From the beginning, September, we're all gung-ho. We're like, yes, we're new, we're going to do amazing things. I want to make a difference. Welcome Week was one of my first major events, solely advising a programming board here. Mel's in the picture as well. I thought, I love what I do, this is amazing. Biggest event ever, 800 students, the largest they had. Thank you, Colin. As the time goes on, I think I still like it here. I'm working with more students and I'm realizing the student culture is a little different. Who can't love fall? I love fall. Who doesn't love fall? This trip was amazing, but as I said, I'm learning things are a little different. You can't just plan an event and show up. You got to do everything in between. Small Life Farms, that is. I'm learning, more time goes on. First major event with the student org, Mactoberfest. I had some conflict between students. Didn't really like it. I'm learning that they don't want to do anything. They want to snap their fingers and an event happen. I'm realizing Merrimack, predominantly white, Catholic, private institution, we don't mix very well. Apologize, see, this is why if you come from an institution like that, I apologize. End of the semester rolls around, I'm checked out, I'm done. Don't want to be here. I'd rather play with my cat and figure out what I want to eat instead of writing my literature review. You get in the office and your boss asks you, how are you doing? You can't help but laugh. Your brain is fried, you're done. How do I deal with that? Self-care. Going out, oh, I apologize. Skip a slide. I learned that I like planning events more than working with students. The more people you meet, the more you like your dog. The saying is very true, I think. I learned that planning events is what I love. My passion is seeing an event from A to Z. Some people like seeing students from A to Z. I like events. How do I do my self-care? I go with friends. We went to Boston. My dad and I came up with a tradition at the end of every semester, we get drinks. So either a pitcher or two to myself. Don't worry, I shared. But I figure out how to relieve some stress. Winter breaks here. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Who am I? Do I want to work in events? Do I want to work in higher ed in events? Do I want to be in Boston? Do I want to be on the West Coast? Do I want to do small scale, big scale? Do I want to make a lot of money? Am I okay with making a little money? I'm not really sure. The question is who I am and where do I want to be? Journey is always going. I learned that the less you care, the more happy you'll be. I figured out, being at Merrimack, if I did what I wanted to do instead of worrying about what the students want and what everything else is, this and that, I was going to be happy. So I started next semester with this attitude. I was much happier. New office environment, same office environment, new me. A lot happier. I looked at it as the glass is half full. Started doing homework assignments. Never did that before. I participated in tweet-ups, all this fun stuff. I looked at every opportunity, or every moment is an opportunity. Stay positive. Very cliche, very true. Self-care is important, as I mentioned before. I like cliches a lot. Cliches are factual. Emily Gilmore said cliches are just true things that people are tired of being true. I learned this through my time watching Netflix, since I wasn't doing homework, since I don't like doing homework. Regardless of whether there's more fish in the sea than just one or whatever it is, cliches are true. Spring break rolls around, I think I figured it out. Did some research, spent some time online. I found a job that I thought, or I think, is an amazing fit for me. I applied. Next thing in the morning, I get a call back saying, we want to talk to you, we think you're a great fit. My dream of being an event coordinator is coming true, at least I think so. Meanwhile, spring semester is crazy in higher ed, student affairs especially. We all know that, so long hours, I leave the office, I walk into a door that says pull. I go through that door 10 times a day. I still don't remember that. I need help. Please help me. Meanwhile, even though it's a lot, I'm still consistent. I don't do my homework. Constructing this PechaKucha last night, however you probably pronounce it, I'm still here, things are happening. I can't wait to graduate. At least I know I'm consistent with my work. Excuse me. And my throat is a little dry since I was up at 3:30 this morning with Easter eggs, so I apologize. Lesson 4, work is never done, as you see. Easter eggs at 3:30 this morning, still going to class at night, still have work to do tonight. Work is never, ever done. To-do list. I have to-do lists everywhere. I have 5, I have 6, I remake them at the end of the day. I create more. I create my final checklist. That's the way I survive. I apologize. But the way I get things done is I get shit done. I show up in the morning, I wake up, I make my breakfast, I make my lunch, I show up to work, make more checklists, do more work, get things done. Whether it's working with students, working with Colin, working with my supervisors, I get shit done. One thing that I can look forward to is that there's always tomorrow. You can always do more tomorrow. Whether I want to check my emails when I leave the office, 10 o'clock at night and I'm checking emails, I need to remember that there is a tomorrow. I can show up in the morning and restart. Fresh breath, fresh air, good to go. I apologize again. The one thing I know that is making this all worthwhile is come April, in 30 days, I will be seeing Lee Bryce working on this concert from the start, working backstage. First day of Diversity in Summer 1, I said, I can't wait till Country Fest at the end of the year. And it is now the end of the year, and I'm finally seeing my own country concert where I work. So I know it'll all be worth it, as well as meeting friends that will probably hopefully last forever. This picture was taken welcome week at the original slide, which is back in September, and this was taken last weekend. So I'm with Stupids and best friends forever. I think it's a great transformation Tuesday. Is that how you say it? But which brings me to my last slide of looking towards the future. This is where I'll be working over the summer and hopefully continuing on after that. They sum it up perfectly. Imperfection is beauty. You mess up, you learn things, you keep going, you learn and you go. And I think it sums up perfectly where I'm a little different. Anti-bride, non-conventional weddings. I do things my own way, I do things differently. That is that.